Merry Christmas, everybody. It is Monday, December 25th. I hope y'all are having a fantastic Christmas, spending it with friends, family, loved ones, maybe the not so loved ones, but the ones you have to deal with. And hopefully you were able to, open your presents, have a great morning, get some breakfast, and get ready to devour on some lunch or dinner, whichever you do for Christmas. Personally, our family is a lunch family. We eat around noon. Then we play games and we eat leftovers for dinner. This year's intro was the same as last year's intro. I think we're going to try to do this as every year. It's going to be the same music with a little photo montage just to show you how the year went. This year was incredible, everybody. And next year there's a lot of new and exciting things coming up that I can't wait to announce, but I can't talk about just yet. This year has been so much fun, and I want to talk about some of the things we did this year, maybe some sneak peeks into the things for this coming up year. And just the overall fun we've had, because this year has been so cool. It's been so much fun. There's been a lot of new experiences, met a lot of new people, and a lot of exciting things have come from the year. Alright, everybody, so for those of you that follow me on Instagram, the last 2 years in a row I've made a year in review. It's followed the same kind of outline, but it's just a fun thing I do every year, put it together. There's something I wasn't able to add because we don't have the pictures yet, and I'll talk to it about you soon. And that's kind of what I'm going to be scrolling through this Instagram post and talking to you about the fun things we did this year. Of course, we filmed a lot of videos. We filmed the reveal for our Christmas show this year. We filmed hype videos. We filmed the wedding. We did a lot of fun videos, and I did not post very much whatsoever this year. I have slacked in the posting category as every year, and that's why this year I have made the decision that I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do this year, because I don't know what I'm going to do this year. I don't know what this year's going to come. There's a lot of exciting new things coming soon that I just can't talk about yet, but I don't want to say anything until they happen. So then this will be my 12th video for the year, maybe. That's sad. But that's what we've been able to do. And that's okay. Because this year, I don't want to have the saying of, I'm going to do so much posting this year. I'm going to have a schedule. Because I say that every year, and it's just a setup for failure. This year, we are mixing a lot of new things. We're incorporating a lot new into the channel. We're incorporating a lot new into the life. We'll talk about that. We did Clue. It was a great play in February. It was a lot of fun, the best play we did. We went on our cruise in March. Every March we go on a cruise, except for this year. I don't think we're going on a cruise. And that is where this year, which I'll talk about, we have a lot of trips and a lot of different little day trips and stuff that are coming up we'll talk about. Of course, we did Jelvis. That was the coolest thing we did all year. That was awesome. Didn't turn out the greatest. The turnout was amazing, and it was a great show for the little time we put on. A lot I would change, but that's okay. Jelvis was awesome, and it's led to so much so far. A great year of golf. Went golfing once. Injured my foot. It's great. Between like 7 hours time. Went to New York City in June. That was incredible. That was one of my bucket list places. I love New York. I would definitely go back. Parents were not a fan, but it was definitely one of those places where I would go back, and I loved it there. It was awesome. We did Mean Girls the Musical in the summer. We went to Branson 3 times. So the first time we went was just me, Mason, and Jeffrey. It was awesome. We had to talk to Dean a little bit about Jelvis and stuff. It was the coolest thing ever. Went to Branson again. This time was with my grandparents and my family. And then we did Jelvis the Christmas Experience. That was a cluster mess in of itself. Decided to snow. It was beautiful. It was the coolest thing ever, but it was rough going. But we pulled it off 40 minutes. And we did another day trip to Branson. We just went down for the day and turned around to watch Dean again. Did some fun stuff. And of course, we did our Christmas show this year. A very special Merry Christmas special. That goes down as our 4th Christmas show ever. And the coolest thing about it is next year's Christmas show is already in the works. If you guys have seen any of our behind the scenes videos, Christmas shows take a long time to prepare. And we think we have the name nailed down. We're working on graphics already. Overall, it was a great year. Just for some fun, I'm going to throw in my Apple. The lights just flashed. My Apple replay of 2023. Of course, my top 2 artists Elvis being number 1, and number 2 being the Brian Setzer Orchestra. My top songs were Baby Let's Play House and Dig That Crazy Santa Claus by Brian Setzer. And my top albums, my top number 1 album was $1 Million Quartet, the Broadway version, Don't Know How. And then Elvis on Tour, of course, was my second one. Elvis on Tour is probably my favorite album right now. It's really good. It's got some great music on it. And yeah, I would give this year a 91.5. And the last year I gave it an 89. This one's a 91.5. And I want to talk about, you know, some of the things, a little moderated conversation of some things coming up for next year. So already in March, Mason and my parents and I are going to see Brian Setzer live. That is going to be incredible. Brian Setzer is probably next to Dean Z and Elvis as my biggest inspirations. He's got some great music. It's his Rockabilly Riot show. That's going to be awesome. We have some big things going on in our music realm. We have some things going on in Branson this year coming up. We're going to be headed down there to be on a talk show we're going to do. More info on that coming soon. And then there might be a little performance in Branson at some point. And then of course we have, there's some things going on with the Jelvis name and ideals, and that's going to be changing, and there will be a whole video coming out on that. I'm going to work with Connor, Loafer Cut, link in the description. Great stuff. I'm going to work with him on creating a documentary style video where we kind of go in depth on, you know, how Jelvis came to be and what the future is going to look like, because the future's changing. A lot is going to change, but it's going to be really exciting and really cool, and we're going to do a whole video on it that we'll release when we you know, get that put together. We've already got set lists built for our new shows this year for our new band ideal we got going on. It's going to be really cool and exciting, and we'll release more information on that when we, you know, put more of it together. We're in sort of the later beginning stages of creating it, and I think it's going to be really cool, and I think y'all are going to like it. With that, though, is also going to come some live recording. We're going to write some original music. We are going to record down here, and we're going to mix, and we're going to create some really cool covers and original music that we are going to upload to Apple Music and YouTube, and we're going to do some in-studio recordings. We're going to record behind-the-scenes video. We're going to do a bunch of really cool stuff with it. So we're going to throw some music into the channel now. So it's already variety, but we're going to make it even more variety, and I've got some new stuff coming with that. So it's going to be really cool with the music and the upcoming stuff. And we're going to go to Elvis Week this year. So if y'all are in Elvis Week, we're going to be there. We're going to go see Brian Setzer. We're going to be down in Branson for a talk show. We're going to go see Dean Z, of course, a bunch. We're going to go see Dean Z's Rockin' Christmas show in November at Graceland. Elvis Week is going to be incredible because we've never been, and we've always wanted to go. So this is going to be one of those cool events where it's our first time. And I mean, I'm just so excited for this year to come because there's just so much. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and do a little year in review / Merry Christmas video. Thought it'd be fun to do. Did one last year, so we'll do one this year. And yeah, that is it. We have a lot coming up. I will do more videos in the new year. Probably do a podcast coming up. What I got for Christmas video, we'll probably do like we do every year. Yeah, we have a lot coming up. It's going to be cool. It's exciting. And I'm excited for y'all to see it. And a lot's in the works. So we'll see how the 2024 pans out. Will it go above the 91.5% for this year? Or are we going to drop below? We shall see. There's only one way to find out. And that's to just move on into the year and see what we can make happen. So that is it for me for 2023. I will see you guys in 2024. Bye, everybody, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.